Hello my keto peeps, it's Samaya and welcome back to my channel, I Don't Sugarcoat. Today I'm going to show you guys how to make Keto Pizzelle. So let's get started. Before we begin, today's video is sponsored by Wholesome Provision. They're a company located locally right here in the US, and they specialize in making keto-friendly products. Check out their website today and look through their catalog of foods. I'm certain there's something on there that all of you will want to check out. My favorites are their Lupin Flour and their Allulose sweetener blend. I'll leave a link to their website in the description of this video. You can also check out some of their products on Amazon. Now let's jump into this recipe. To begin, we're going to start off with 3/8 of a cup of some Lupin flour. And to get that, you just use 1/4 and 1/8 of a cup or 3/8 of a cup. Well, 3 1/8 of a cup, I'm sorry. And then we're going to be adding 34 grams of some protein powder. And I'm pretty certain you can use just about any kind with this. You just want to make sure that it's unflavored. Unless you're going for something with flavor, then I'll leave that up to you. I'm going to be adding in 1/2 cup of the Allulose sweetener blend here. And then in my little cup here, I have 1.5 teaspoons of some baking powder, 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, and a pinch of salt. And I'm adding cinnamon to this because I'm going to be making these cinnamon version. And so that's what I'm going to be doing for today. And now I'm just going to go ahead and whisk this together. All right, now we're going to begin with our wet ingredients. And I'm going to start off by adding 2 eggs to my blender here. I'm going to be adding a teaspoon of cinnamon. I'm going to be adding 4 tablespoons of some cold water. I'm going to be adding 1/2 stick or 4 tablespoons of some melted butter. And you want to let that butter after you melt it, you want to let it get to room temperature again, because you don't want it to cook your eggs. So don't pour it in right after you've stuck it in the microwave or taken it off the stove, because you don't want to scramble the eggs. And this next one is optional. I'm going to be adding 1 tablespoon of some cinnamon roll sugar-free syrup, and I like to add it for flavor. I'll leave it up to you if you choose to add it or not. But I love the way it works in this recipe. All right, so now we want to go ahead and let this get mixed together really quick. Okay, and now we want to go ahead and add in our our dry ingredients to our wet. Okay, so I gave it one more quick mix, and now we are ready for the fun. So we're going to leave this right in our blender container here. No need to dirty up any more dishes. Let's just leave it right in there. Now here I have a Pizzelle iron, and I've already got it nice and warm. I've got mine on to 3. I think that's a pretty good temperature for this. So I'm going to go ahead and open mine up, and mine has already been pre-oiled. I just use the lightest bit of some avocado oil on this. And it comes with this nice nifty little spoon here, so that way you're not overfilling these. So I'm going to use my little spoon here that came with it. And I try to get it right in the center. Oh. Okay, and that looks about enough. And we'll go ahead and close that, and we'll let this cook until the green ready button turns back on. All right, now the green light has come on, so let's see what we have. Oh. Sometimes they tend to stick at the top a little, not really stick to where some of the stuff comes off, but they just kind of get up there. So you just have to use a spatula and gently peel them down. And so now I used a little bit too much batter in that one, but that's fine. I like to usually just take my kitchen shears and I clean up around the edges. So I like to just cut right here in the middle where they sometimes connect. And then I just like to go around like this, so I can get a perfect shape. And then that's it. Then you have nice, perfect circles. And you can just discard the extra like so. And so I'm going to keep doing these. I'm going to keep making them. And then when I'm done, I'll come back and I will show you what they look like and tell you what we're going to do next. They're all done and they look and smell absolutely fantastic. These are really thin. They're pretty soft, like when you just take them fresh out of the iron. So they're thin, but they're not really crispy. You know, these are still soft. So if you like them soft, then I would say stop here and then just do whatever you like to do. You can eat them just like this, plain. You can dip them in syrup or sprinkle them with some powdered sweetener, which is what I like to do. I like to take a little thing of powdered sweetener and I like to dust them like so, and they're absolutely fantastic like this. Some of you might prefer these to be crispier, and I've done these both ways. And if you want these to be crisp, I recommend putting them in the dehydrator. But if you don't have a dehydrator, I suppose you can put them in your oven on a very, very low temp. I do these in my dehydrator and I put them on 150, I think it's like 155. And then I let these go for 6 hours. If you want them crispier than that, I would suggest you letting it go anywhere between 6 to 12 hours, depending on just how crispy you want them. But that is it. I hope you guys enjoy this recipe. I hope you guys make them in all different types of flavor. They are absolutely delicious. If you enjoyed this video, give me a big thumbs up. If you want to see more content like this, click that subscribe button and don't forget to ding that little bell so you can get notifications every time I upload a new video. And until next time, you guys, bye.